Okay, I definitely think we need to add something to the band at the very end of the ballad impact. So what I'm suggesting you do is on the very last chord, which is a 12 count hold, that you have the band step back and do what I'm going to suggest, or something that you variation on this. It's very important though that the movement be correct so we don't hurt our knees. So my suggestion, hopefully you can see my feet. Hang on. Okay, my suggestion is they're standing at whatever attention they have, is that on the very last note, that they step back with their right foot, and my feet are in an L with the corner back here. So it's not directly behind my other foot, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back and then I'm going to lean with my knee going over my foot. It's really important that everybody's knee go over their foot. If it goes any other direction, they're definitely going to hurt themselves. So my suggestion we're trying to do is just have the lean back over those counts. So however you want to try to do this, yeah, that makes the most sense. Is actually rather than going at the 90, I'm actually going back. All right, if you're the front, I'm stepping back on the 45. So I guess that's what? 90 plus 30, it's 120. So if you can see my feet, I'm stepping back, lunging toward this back corner. So if you're the front of the field, I'm basically lunging back toward the back corner of the field. But the idea is that the foot lunges back, but our horn stays here. Okay, you have to figure out how to do this. I don't want it to go directly sideways, although that would be an alternative if you can't get it to go back and lunge with my toe going, my knee going over my foot. That would be best. But if you need to, then just go sideways and go. That's easier if you step directly to the right and lunge, but I think it'd be cooler if it could be back. I really want it to go back. So if you can have the horn stay front, step back so that I'm going back from the audience. Then on the release of the note, do a very slow this. To be careful of your knee. I don't know if that hurts me because I'm old or because it's hard, but I want you guys to figure that out. So if you have to, just lunge to the right. I think it'd be very cool if we could lunge back, take the knee over the toe, release. And it may be that on the release that we allow our shoulders to turn. If my head stays that way, my shoulders can turn. It's a little more natural than this. That's the idea I have, is to step back on the last count, take all those counts, and then on the release, do a very slow 8-count horn here, and then they can all just step wherever they go with the horns down. If you want to bring the horns from trail, you can on that next move. But anyway, something that steps back and hopefully leans back away from the audience is what I would suggest. You have to figure this out organically for your knee and your body. But it would be cool to me if they could step back and lean back over all those counts, and then on the release, do the hands. I think that would solve part of the problem that Jack mentioned about the clapping. The other part of that, of course, is something with the color guard. Thanks.